Hi guys, so this video was requested by a student. I'm going to be going through 3 effective ways that you can revise from a textbook. I just want to quickly say that if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments or you can email me. My email is in my channel bio. And also make sure you watch till the end of this video because I have exciting news to share at the end of it. The first way to revise effectively from a textbook, this is if you're in year 11 or year 13, because obviously you guys have your exams coming up. It's in less than a month now, so you want to be revising effectively and quickly because we don't have much time left. What you need to do is you need to go to the contents page at the front of your textbook and rank the topics in order of your most difficult and your weakest topics to the easiest and least difficult topics. That way you can prioritize and see which topics and which chapters you need to read through first. As you're reading through each page, read the page, you can skim read through it and then cover it and then blurt out everything you can remember. Then get a different coloured pen, go back to that page and read through it in more depth and fill in anything you missed out in that different coloured pen. If you don't want to be doing it page by page, you can do it chapter by chapter. So skim read through the entire chapter, then cover it, blurt it all out, then read through it in more depth and then use a different coloured pen to fill in anything you missed out. If you want to go into even more depth, you can read through each paragraph, and as you read through each paragraph you do this thing called look, cover, write, check. So look at the paragraph, cover it with your hand, write it out, and then check to see if you missed out anything, if you got anything wrong. And if you want to really level it up, you can do this thing where you blurt it out and then you give it a 5-minute break, go for a walk, go eat something, go play a video game, come back after 5-10 minutes and blurt it out again and see if you manage to remember more this time than you did last time. The second effective way to revise from a textbook, and this is if you're in year 10 or year 12, so you have a bit more time before your exams, because obviously your exams are next year. What you can do instead, and this is what I did, is you go through the textbook and make flashcards on everything you're reading. It's really important at this stage to be making lots of resources so that by the time you get into year 11 and year 13, you'll have the resources already, so you don't have to waste any time making the resources because you already have them, and you can spend your revision time, your crucial revision time in that year, actually using the resources and not making them. So what I would do is, as we did the topics in class, I would then go through and read the textbook, the chapter that we went through in class, and then make the flashcards on that textbook chapter that we went through in class. What you can also do is you can read ahead to the chapters that you haven't gone through in class before and make flashcards on those. Will not only enhance your understanding but give you an advantage because you'll already be ahead in class. This is especially if you're in year 12 because there is a lot of content to cover in college. So if you can read ahead, it'll ensure first of all you won't fall behind, and secondly when you go to lesson you'll already have read ahead to that chapter, so you won't be as confused in lesson if you're the type to get confused in lesson, because you already have like a foundational understanding of the chapter already. The third way to utilize a textbook effectively, and I use this towards the end of year 11, and that is just reading through the textbook, and that is a form of passive recall, so you need to absolutely pair it with active recall techniques. You can't be just reading through the textbook on its own. I'm not saying that. I'm saying what you can do is you can read through the textbook and then use that as an opportunity to figure out gaps in your knowledge, because as you're reading a textbook you may, as you're reading, think, oh wait, I don't remember this topic, or oh wait, I don't really understand this topic, and therefore you've identified a gap in your knowledge, so you can make a note of it and you can use active recall techniques to fill that gap in. So you can go and revise using things like free science lessons and then make flashcards, do blurting, things like that to fill in that gap. But by reading through the textbook you can see where that gap is first of all, and also you can use it as an opportunity to reinforce and cement everything else you've learned previously. So once you've like solidified and you feel like, okay, I'm confident on science, I've revised everything there is to revise on science, I've made all my flashcards and I've been doing past papers every single day, I'm going to read through the textbook just to make sure that, you know, I've reinforced everything. You can do that. That's what I did during the end of year 11, at the end of year 11. And of course with exams coming up, if any of you need one-to-one support or tuition, you can now access that through me, because I've joined Lessonwise's company as a tutor, and they actually really care about their students. They do personalized learning. They literally do giveaways where they give away free AirPods and Amazon vouchers just to keep students motivated. If you need help with GCSEs or A-levels, if any of you need help with that, then you can reach out to me and have a session with me. The first session is completely free. All you need to do is comment down below your year group and your subject that you want to be tutored in, and we can get you started. They've got loads of really good tutors on there as well. Oxbridge grads, examiners, people who've scored in the top 1% of admission tests. And if any of you guys have ADHD, anxiety or anything like that, they also have specialised SEND tutors on there who can support you as well. And if one-to-one lessons aren't in your budget, they also do group sessions, which is literally like a one-to-one but cheaper. I'm really excited to be a part of this. So don't forget to comment below your year group and your subject to get your free lesson, and who knows, I might end up being a tutor. Anyways, that's it for this video guys. Again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments or you can email me. Good luck with your exams, you got this, and yeah, bye guys.